Welcome to another episode of Coffee Nerds and Day Drinkers. This is episode 3, Cappuccino Cubano. Alright, here are the ingredients you need. First of all, Cuban cigar, espresso maker, filtered water, Cuban style espresso, cane sugar, half and half, almond milk, Kahlua, Havana Club rum, 15-ounce mug. So this is a concept, Cuban coffee. I've been under the mentorship of many a Cuban, and this is love to those who have come before me. A couple of them have passed away, so we're sending peace and love to my mentors who gave me this flavor. So first of all, water in the espresso maker. I filled it to 4 because I'm going to use a triple shot, and I'm going to have enough left for steam. I'll move this aside as well. Okay, first step, add sugar to the carafe. Now normally, it's supposed to be pretty sweet. I'm gonna make it a little less sweet. Well, maybe it is. And so I'm gonna wait to put the alcohol in there because you need to have the coffee and sugar mix up to make the foam, and I'll show you how that works in a minute. So we're gonna start this off. Oh yeah, gotta put the coffee in there. All right, so we have this Cuban style espresso, and then get a couple scoops in there, and I'm gonna put sugar in this as well. Oops. This is kind of homeschool. And I put enough for a triple shot, but I'm gonna put a little extra espresso in there because Cuban coffee should be kind of strong. So this is the dark roast Cuban coffee. Put it in the filter. Screw that in. Put this to the side. Plugged, good to go, and we brew. Now, next step. In this carafe, we're going to take a tablespoon and half to try to help with a little bit of froth. And then we're going to put my shot glass. Here we go. We're going to put probably about maybe a half a shot of Kahlua in there. Into the mug, and then half cup of almond milk. Imagine about that. It's kind of a cafe con leche vibe, so it should. I'm using almond milk instead of my normal oat milk because this is a little less hearty and should be kind of a neutral flavor. And then I'm feeling I should add just a little more Kahlua just for good luck. So in the days before Home Depot near MacArthur Park, there was a Botanica that me and my friend Matt used to go play our saxophone in for Sabrina, who's our madrina. And I don't know where she is. I'm feeling like she might be gone. She was pretty old when I knew her, 20 years ago, 30 years ago now. She also had a great restaurant called Mesarella over by MacArthur Park. And that's also unfortunately been I just lost the word. When a bunch of new people come in, they've been gentrified. So this is a shout out to all the Cuban musicians I play with. By the way, if you're a musician in the United States, I would recommend playing with a Cuban musician because they will school you on time. So now next step, we're gonna get half a shot of Havana Club rum. Okay, good. So now, here's where this part, I should have left this off actually. So we're gonna kind of mix this sugar in with the coffee to get this little bit of a foam on top. So you see what's happening here. Get that kind of good yummy foam on top of there. And so now it's probably a good time to also toss the rum in there. Rum, being a sugar cane derivative, is gonna be a good coffee, sugar, milk situation here. You can see that having the sugar in there is adding some nice, what's the word? I forgot the word. Espure, I can't remember it. It's the foam of sugar that goes on top of a Cuban coffee. Now, over here we're gonna froth the milk. You can come on this side. Under the surface, add the spoon, try to get a little bit of foam going there. Steam milk. Grab a little more froth on top. That frothed up all right. Then we finish the brew. And we release the steam. Stir this up. By the way, the reason I do this, I learned this the hard way. If you don't release that steam and pull this off, the coffee explodes all over the kitchen. All right, so you pour this into this. Ooh. Now here's where it gets a little spicy. So this is an actual Cohiba from Havana. And I'm not gonna light it in here, but I am gonna put just a little bit of taste. Lo que queremos es libertad. Oh man. So this is a Cappuccino Cubano. After the first try, this recipe is dope.